Hi guys, Craig McCormack here, accidental president of the Fitzroy Frogs Triathlon Club. I'm down here at the Yeppoon beachfront, home of the Yeppoon Triathlon Festival, and you're joining me today for another episode of Meet a Frog. I've got a man about town, Ed Barrett, with me today. Ed, welcome to Meet a Frog, and thank you for joining us.
No worries.
Ed, probably firstly, just how'd you get into triathlon, mate?
For me, it was a progression from running. So I started running, a mate of mine, Craig McDonald, he was starting to run and starting to do tries. So I did that for a bit of fitness, and I'll do a bit of, not everyone's cup of tea, but a bit of archery, bow hunting. Needed a bit of fitness for walking the hills. Running helped with that, and then just progressed on to tri, loved it, and stuck with it for a couple of years so far.
Excellent. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Absolutely.
Loving it.
Yeah. Mate, I often ask people, are you a TRI athlete, like serious triathlete, a TRY athlete, or a bit more just social, enjoy it?
I like to enjoy it and have fun, but I try and give it a fair stab.
Yeah, I have noticed that about you, Ed. You're a bit keen.
Yeah, got to give it a go. If you do something, do it properly.
You get this look in your eyes.
Absolutely.
And away you go.
Yeah.
You got all the gear, away you go.
And only half an idea.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's all right, mate. Preferred leg?
On the longer ones, probably the cycling. I really enjoy that, just getting down on the elbows and just gassing it. But yeah, probably running. Yeah. Running's the go-to for me.
Yeah, okay. I have heard downhill on the bike is a bit of a novelty for you.
Yeah, I'm always trying to do silly things like certain speeds, and I still want to hit 80k on Panorama. That's what I want. I'm only 4k's off. I'm almost
Ed's
there.
ambition. If ever you see a yellow blur going down Mount Panorama at the moment, it'll be this man.
That's me.
Okay, so you've sort of mentioned that you like the bike, but you're a bit of a runner. So I'm guessing the least preferred leg?
This one out here. Yeah, so the swim, it's something I've always struggled with. Struggled as a kid to learn how to swim. When I started doing trials, I was 37 or 38 and actually had to get lessons to learn how to swim properly. So that's the biggest challenge for me.
Yep. Is it more a technique issue? Is it a mental issue? Is it just being a big lump, or what?
Big lump. I don't float. So that makes it hard. Not floating means you're always dragging your hips, dragging your legs. It's a lot of drag, so it's all about efficiency. So I've learned a few little things to try and combat that, but it's always going to be hard for me.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, people keep telling me, it's technique and you can always improve, but I'm struggling with that myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, mate. What about triathlon career highlights?
Career highlights. So the biggest ones I've done, I suppose there's probably two. Solo highlight is probably Noosa 2019. I did 2018. I felt like I bombed it, trained my heart out, and did much better 2019. So I was really happy with that. And from a team side of things, because I like doing the teams as well. I've done teams at Yeppoon Tri Festival, also at Harvey Bay, doing the Harvey Bay 100. And yeah, the teams thing is just it's a totally different atmosphere, mate. Like it's probably a bigger fun factor than a competitive factor.
Absolutely.
So they're the two things I remember.
Yeah. So on the radar, looking perhaps the next 6 to 12 months, anything planned?
So Moo coming up, so Mooloolaba Tri. That's
Olympic distance.
Standard distance, in 3 weeks. So that'll be a challenge. But that's going okay, coming back from a slight running injury. So been working hard on that, and that's looking good. In terms of 12 months, haven't mapped out next year, but depending how Moo goes, probably a return to Moo, and always enjoy Harvey Bay. So that's coming up in November this year.
Yeah. Are we going to see you on your Yeppoon Triathlon course this year?
Possibly not. Bit of a work schedule clash this year. Yeah, unfortunately. That's been really good. I've done that as a team a couple of times. It's been awesome doing the 80k bike leg.
Yep.
That was great fun. So, unfortunately not this year for me.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's okay.
All right, not to worry.
No.
All right, mate. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Meet a Frog. You're one of our awesome club members.
Thanks,
really
mate.
appreciate having you about. Lots of smiles, lots of support to other people. And you give it a crack too, I might add.
There
Absolutely fantastic. There you are, guys. Ed Barrett. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.